Dire team ban.
One.
Vega squadrons turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Reserve time.
That one coming.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Vega squadrons turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Invoker.
Dire team pick.
Vengeful spirit.
Lone Druid.
Vega squadrons turn to pick.
Lycan.
Vega squadrons turn to ban. Dire team ban.
Hello everybody, welcome back now. Game number 2 of London Conspiracy Dota versus Vega Squadron. First game won very convincingly by Vega Squadron.
10 seconds
Both
remaining.
these teams vie for second place in Group B of the EU Shanghai Major Regional Qualifiers. At the top is Team Liquid, they're at the top no matter what
Reserve
happens.
time.
But yeah, they're at the top no matter what happens. So, but for second and third place, joint with 3
Vega
points,
squadrons
is
turn to
London
ban.
Conspiracy and Vega Squadron. So this is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. Big game. Both teams. But with Vega Squadron, they have the advantage here, being 1-0 up in this 2-game series. London Conspiracies, we
10
may well have a
seconds remaining.
tiebreaker. Although, like I said for this
5
draft, I'm not
seconds
sure how
remaining.
it works in terms of how the points have been scored. Maybe if
Reserve time.
I don't know. Either way, this game should be fun.
Dire team ban.
So, getting into this draft now. London Conspiracy, they pick up the Vengeful Spirit and the Lone Druid, whereas Vega Squadron, they do get themselves the Invoker and Lycan. We don't see Zeus banned out in the first phase, neither the... Well, we do see Oracle banned out actually by Vega Squadron.
10
I'm not going to pick it up
seconds
again.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I own
Reserve
Chen also
time.
banned out by London Conspiracy. Fair enough. Chen is a very strong hero. In fact, we saw Vega Squadron, they banned Chen out. Apparently you have a 67% win rate if you ban Chen. The London Conspiracy, they banned Chen, so they'll have an even higher percentage chance to win because the last game would have added to the percentage. So like a 69% chance to win or something. So Vega Squadron, they ban out the Zeus and the Bane. Bane is such a pain.
Dire team pick.
To the last ban up for London Conspiracy. Did do some work for Vega Squadron in that last game, so I don't blame them for doing that. So we got our first set of draft out the way, and now we're on to the second phase of picks.
Ten seconds remaining.
Going against an Invoker and Lycan, both of which have the potential to split push very well.
Vega
I
Squadron
mean, especially the
turn
Lycan
to
bit. So can Invoker, he can even go for Necro Books, go for the Forged Spirits. It's going to be a Dazzle pick up by London Conspiracy. The Vengeful Spirit and the Dazzle, both with minus armor capabilities. Might even go for a Medallion. That means Lone Druid's bad, the right clicks will do a lot of work. Dazzle doesn't actually have any lockdown. I guess Vengeful Spirit makes up for it with her stun and the swap.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Third pick now for Vega Squadron.
Reserve
They'll want
time.
to pick up a couple of supports to supplement their core heroes, help them get into that game, support them, if you will. Lycan, you know, I've seen Magnus picked up with the Lycan before, and I saw that work very well. And Magnus does also work well with the Invoker. Invoker having plenty of spells, AoE spells to throw down while people are caught outside the RP. They're gonna go with Jakiro for now, helping with the push. Seriously, they need some wave clear now. They need to pick a hero up with some wave clear, I think. Even go for like a... Yeah, I think an Earthshake could work out pretty well, either as a support or put him in the off lane. I mean, obviously, if you played him support, you'd be looking at a core Vengeful Spirit. It is good with the deep push, or maybe we'll look at a Bat Rider for the off lane. Good against the Lycan. Grab him, pull him towards your team, and blow him up quickly.
Reserve time.
The good wave clear heroes. We've seen Puck a few times. It's good for locking the Lycan down. Mid hero should do pretty well against the Invoker as well. They shift a lot of the spells coming out from Vega Squadron actually, including Jakiro spells. Might not be a bad idea.
Dusker.
They're actually going to go with the Tusk here, so
Vega
probably an offlane
Squadron's
Tusk and
turn
a
to
support
pick.
Venge and Dazzle. Good at catching out the Lycan and enemy heroes. Also another nuke ice shards. Not the highest amount of damage, but nukes nonetheless to try and clear through creep waves.
Ten seconds remaining.
Fourth pick for Vega Squadron. They're going to just go all out with the push.
5
We've seen Shadow
seconds
Shamans
remaining.
today. Be a pretty decent support hero as well.
Reserve time.
Supports, no Oracle. Dazzle and Venge have already picked up by the other side. Witch Doctor banned out. I'm sure they would have liked to go for the Witch Doctor. Good against the Lone Druid as well. But they're going to go for the Nature's Prophet, going all out now. All out. Sort of split pushing, you know, just taking towers as fast as possible. They hit the sort of tipping point, and then it's kind of just like tower, tower, tower. And I guess Tusk's pretty good at catching on Nature's Prophet. So is Venge. I don't think London Conspiracy really lacking in the sort of deep push department.
Reserve
And
time.
it's really obvious what Vega Squadron are doing here. I think London Conspiracy should ban out like Shadow Shaman. No. What else? A hero that has heals, maybe. Like there's no Witch Doctor, so they don't have any like super heals actually. So someone will have to get a fast mechanism. Even get that on like Invoke or something. It's going to be Undying, yeah, another
Vega
hero with
Squadron's
heals.
turn to ban.
I think that's a good ban. Good ban from London Conspiracy. Vega Squadron, though, they'll be looking to ban a mid-hero. Maybe something like a
10
Puck would be
seconds
okay.
remaining.
Right, pretty good at catching out heroes.
5
Or in
seconds
something like
remaining.
a mid-Bat Rider. They would really be lacking on some carry potential, though. They would all be in on the Lone
Reserve
Druid.
time.
Unless we're looking at Avenge carry, but... I don't know. Still deciding what they want to ban. Something that would really screw up their... They ban out the puck. I think that was London Conspiracy's best chance, actually. Something for Baby Knight. All the heroes as he played. And puck would have been so good for London Conspiracy. Oh, I bet they're annoyed. They're going to have to take some time now to think about what else they could pick up. Feels a similar role as puck.
10
Possibly a
seconds
Queen of Pain. Let's have the Sonic Wave. Actually, going to be Wind Ranger as well. Actually,
Vega
pretty good.
Squadron
Power shot clearing through creep waves. There's going to be plenty of things to latch to. Man, I'm still so surprised teams aren't picking Earthshaker against these push lineups that have lots of, you know, the Treants, the summons from Invoker and Lycan. I'm really surprised, but Wind Ranger it is. Going that mid lane. Hero we haven't actually seen too much of. Very popular last patch, but maybe not quite so much this patch.
10 seconds remaining.
Like 2-degree change of shackle shot latching or
5 seconds
whatever it
remaining.
was in the end.
Reserve time.
Vega Squadron, last support. Will it be the Shadow Shaman? Says heals. Maybe they go with like an Omni Knight. Omni Knight would be pretty good. You know, to put the repel on the Lycan while he hits
10
down towers is
seconds
pretty
remaining.
sweet.
Shadow Demon.
Yay! Shadow Demon is going to be the hero of choice. Definitely not one we've seen very much of, but I like it. I like it a lot. You can use the disruption to help anyone out that gets caught out by the shackle shot. A bit like OD. You know, you save an ally in an Astral, you can save an ally with disruption. As for aggressive purposes, I think it's okay against a Druid Bear. I think it's there as mainly a defensive. Is a hero that picks up Urn. Is a hero that can even get mech as well. The Purge, pretty sweet as well. Ultimate. Yeah, I mean, the Vegan Squadron is looking really tight. But whether London Conspiracy, do they have enough to counteract this mega
10
this
seconds
Vega
remaining.
push?
5 seconds remaining.
I'll have to wait and find out, I guess. Okay, so we're into this second game between Vega Squadron versus London Conspiracies. London Conspiracy,
Prepare for
Vega.
battle.
They're 1 game up here in this 2-game series, and if they win this, they definitely secure themselves a place in the playoffs and a chance to go to Shanghai. London Conspiracy, they'll be looking to try and take this to a 1-1, draw it up, and then maybe we'll have some tie breaks either later today or tomorrow. But we'll see, we'll find out. Both teams still wanting to play for everything. Sunstrike? What was that Sunstrike? I don't even know. I guess they were trying to scout out whether the Dire were here or not. They didn't successfully do so. This Observer Ward out of this camp. Stop in the pool. And it's in the tree line. I guess it's
30
easy-ish to
seconds to
de-ward. They're hiding where their Observer Ward is. These 2 heroes, they can't catch anyone out. But it is looking to be maybe an aggro tri-lane here. Tusk, Vengeful Spirit, and a Dazzle. It's actually, they go hiding. Gonna hide out. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. We're gonna have Tusk. Actually, he's not on the high ground, and no one's gonna contest this in the end.
The battle
So Invoker's gonna
begins.
pick up that bounty rune for the Radiant side, and Wind Ranger for this mid lane. I think Wind Ranger could do really well up against the Invoker. Actually, they're not doing very well. So we've got an aggro tri-lane, like we expected. It's actually a carry Vengeful Spirit and a support Tusk. Jalopy is the carry here, carry player for London Conspiracies, or London Conspiracy, I should say. And that's on Tusk. This is pretty scary. I mean, as a Lycan, what are you going to do? You're a melee hero. You do have Shadow Demon and Jakiro backing you up. Disruption could prove very useful in this situation, but it is still very scary. Heal, like the snowball into the heal bomb, and the stun coming out from Vengeful Spirit and the minus armor. This is good synergy and plenty of good early team fight as well. Oh, has he seen it? He has seen it. He's gonna eat it. Eat it with the tango. I think this is where we're going to see the most action, but in the mid lane, Wind Ranger battling it up against the Invoker. Like I said, I think Wind Ranger will probably have a pretty good time here. I think a slightly better offensive potential. And in the top lane, it's going to be Lone Druid fighting up against Nature's Prophet. Another lane that I feel Lone Druid should do okay, but Nature's Prophet as well will find plenty of farm as well. Tusk is going to draw the creep wave down here. Stop the pull happening anyway. I like this. I like this a lot coming out from London Conspiracies. They've set themselves up with some good lanes, or at least hopefully some good lanes to possibly win this game, or at least give them a better chance of winning anyway. Lycan currently on 0 last hits. There we go. He gets his first one, and it's didn't even get the second one. That's unfortunate. Gonna be feeling a little bit annoyed. Top lane, yeah. Lone Druid and Mag. Kefka versus Mag. Be a pretty simple matchup. Not gonna go anywhere crazy. But here comes the aggression. The Sunstrike is gonna land on Dazzle. He's got the Grave. He's gonna heal himself. The Snowball as well. Now coming forward on Seamless Slayer. I think Dazzle's just gonna try and get himself out of here, and it should just about survive there. I completely forgot about the Sunstrike capabilities there. Shadow Demon disruption into the early Ice Path, and that's 100% guarantee. Sunstrike land as Wind Ranger turns on the Wind Run, is going to focus on the Invoker for a bit. Yeah. Good combo actually coming out. Help from the other lanes. That's cheating. Not really. It's good, very good plays, but it's still kind of cheating. Where's Tusk going now? He's going to this mid lane. Might look to get aggressive on this Invoker. Now that he's not showing in the lane, the Invoker might know about this. Is he? What's he doing here? Gonna go for it? Who knows? Probably got a stack coming out on inside this jungle here. I don't really know who's looking to take this, really. What they're gonna do with it. I guess it's pretty good. The Invoker does have Howl to help him out last hit. 14 bonus damage. Tusk, look at him. He's just sitting here waiting to set up, but Invoker with the haste rune is going to move himself up to this top lane. Kefka's very low. The pings come out. He's got to get back. The pings came on him. I don't know whether that was his allies or not. And the Roar is actually going to save him. Good positioning of the Spirit Bear, meaning Lojo is going to survive. We're not even going to bother committing the Sunstrike. A Roar. So good. And we see Tusk still waiting here. Haste rune does wear off. And Invoker's going to pick up a new one. Going to be... What's it going to be? Just a bounty. DD rune is bottom. Tusk is missing. Might say something to Vega. Oh, he's setting up. He's going to go for it. The Snowball comes in. Maybe look at the Shackle Shot. The Ice... Oh, very good Shackle coming in. Now the right clicks on the Invoker. It is only a level 1 Shackle Shot. Now the Ice Path on the Tusk. Is Wind Ranger going to commit to this? Does have the Wind Run, but the Ice... I mean, the Ghost Walk coming out just in time. Maybe might try and find the power shot all the way down the mid lane. Even though it's long distance, it's not that long a distance. So good Ghost Walk coming out. No detection on LC. It's going to deny the first blood away from London Conspiracy and Wind Ranger herself. But it did force a rotation, to be fair. So it's now a 2v2 lane. And this bottom.
Not so fast.
Hero just sitting mid to get some experience while the Invoker shows up. I forced him to level up an early level of Quaths? No, it didn't. Well, it did, but yeah, I think he's going to go for it anyway. Plan now. think the Radiant, they'll be looking for trying to get another setup with the Disruption and the Sunstrike. And talking of it, they're going to go for it. The Sunstrike going to land on perfectly on the Dazzle, but straight away the Grave comes out. He's going to TP himself out there. The Ice Pop is going to cancel it. Maybe the bad choice there, and Bive is going to be the first one going down. Tusk also now gets caught out here by the Sprout. It's only a level 1 Sprout. He's going to snowball up onto the Wolves. So he's going to get himself out of there just about. He got caught by the Soul Catcher. So the combo comes out again. They've definitely practiced it. That Sunstrike was almost perfect timing. I mean, you couldn't really ask for better timing, really. And I'm liking this from Vega, actually. So even though this is a 3v3 lane, effectively, a defensive tri-lane against an aggro tri-lane, they have help from both of the other lanes. Invoker with his Sunstrike and a teleport in from the Nature's Prophet and his ultimate. So yeah, it's actually a very strong defensive tri-lane. It's something I hadn't really considered. I wonder if they're going to stick with this aggro tri-lane. Yeah, no. Just thinking after, it's not going so great anymore. They're actually going to swap it out. Vengeful Spirit going to come back to this top lane. I guess Lone Druid could probably go to the jungle for a bit and then rotate back down. This is going to give some levels to the Tusk, who is actually a measly level 2. Getting pretty close to that level 3, though. Wind Ranger definitely winning the matchup here. 33 last hits with 16 denies versus the 18 and 10 of no one. He's now level 7. Invoker's been forced back to base once again. Probably looking at Midas here with this Gloves of Haste, I would imagine, but he's really not that close to it. There's a smoke up from these two supports, though. Shadow Demon looking to get the disruption, but the wind run. Oh, that is a very long range Shadow. A very, very long range. What is? He was like, disruption came from miles away. I swear he was here, and the Wind Ranger was over here. No way is that far out. I mean, obviously, because she was wind running, and the point of casting, like the animation, he obviously was in range. But it just seemed ridiculously long, though. Either way, Vega get themselves another kill there. This setup is really strong. And all the damage gets boosted because of the Soul Catcher, which is being maxed. So that's an extra 40% bonus damage. The max level, that's 50%. So we're talking about a Sunstrike, which at some point will end up doing about 750 pure damage. It's almost going to one-shot some of these supports. And the sooner you get that exhaust on, like max exhaust online, better really. Iron Talon for the Spirit Bear. We've seen this before. Into phase, then maybe we'll see a Radiance. Lone Druid did have a very good start. Now up at 51 last hits. I remember that Nature's Prophet, he himself is doing pretty well. Phase boots up and running with a Basilius.
It's all the same to me.
Vega starting to hit pretty hard. It's not going to force the Wind Ranger back with the Cold Snap. Tusk doing. He's just still sitting in this lane. He's now managed to find level 4 though. Pretty nice. Ancient's being taken by the Lone Druid, who's currently in his bear form.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We see the and after a fairly poor start in terms of last hits, he's now up to 50. The roll being used. They actually used the alt Solo's Purge, Demonic Purge ability onto the Spirit Bear, but Spirit Bear gonna survive. Tried paying off. It's not the biggest cooldown. 50 seconds is not that bad. Dude, look at this push. It's so strong at the moment. And what's that? Was a teleportation coming in from Nature's Prophet, but apparently not. It's just the root sound. Angle, I should say. Oh, down 228 hit points. So they're going to continue to go for this. That's a pretty nice rune to have on Tikura. Pull down a liquid fire. Fortification now coming up. With Mag rotating in, I don't think there's really much. Tusk might try and go for the deny, not going to happen. He's got to be careful. The Sprout going to trap him out now. He does have that snowball if he wants, and he's going to use it on a tree, and so he's going to get himself out of here. Bear as well can use the Roar. Is going to send back this wolf form Lycan. Ranger now moving to this top lane. They might try and catch out this Jakiro, but with the TP coming back in from, it's actually going to be solo. Use Demonic Purge on Dazzle. Dazzle in a lot of trouble here, so he's going to grave himself up very quickly now. Baby Knight, the right click's coming in, bringing down the Jakiro. The swap as well. Solo in a lot of trouble. One more right click should be enough to finish him off, but Mag and no one here. Wind Ranger's got to use that Windman. Does manage to use it, but getting trapped out, but using one of those saved up tangos, bottling herself up, so should be fine now. That was Jalopy TPing himself out. The fact that he's now level 7 means an early swap really helped with getting them a couple of kills, so we're now 3-2. Oh, Dazzle did go down. Who took him out? That was the Prophet. He must have TP'd behind and found the Dazzle that way with the Invoker. 2 for 1, and Lone Druid's now going to push down this mid lane. Got to watch out for the Lycan though. These wolves do a fair bit of damage. With the bear and the roar, the savage roar. Too bad.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Jalopy looking maybe. Gonna have to be careful. Meanwhile, top tower does get denied by the Invoker as the fortification comes out. Wind Ranger once again using the Tango to get herself out. Oh, there's a fight in the bottom lane. Dazzle's got to be careful here. He has the Grave, uses the Grave, and then the heals might come in and cool. Oh, nice. Sunstrike does hit Wendrel Spirit. Now with the Nature's Prophet coming in, the Sprout, she's going to go down. Along with it, Dazzle, the Grave didn't keep him alive for long enough. Only Kefka on the Lone Druid getting out. So another couple of kills going the way of Vega. Seems like a very slow and steady execution coming out. And they're already very strong. Comes a net worth. Yeah, in the lead. Only by 1,500. Tusk has been slow. It hasn't really been much of part of many fights. Actually, 0-0 and 0 hasn't been part of any fight.
The seeds of fortune.
So, Nature's Prophet once again going for the drums. Maybe we'll see him go Maelstrom. Quite commonly now we'll just see a very fast Aghanim Scepter. Orchid, something like that. There's so many options on Nature's Prophet. I'm sure London Conspiracy feel like this game might start getting away from them. What's the bear got? Where is it? Bear is back at base. He's got an Iron Talon. So it looks like he's going Maelstrom with the Gloves of Haste, unless he's going for a Midas, which could also be an option. Up in the net worth. Pretty well for himself. I think he'll probably go... it's got to be a Maelstrom or a Midas. He would have just picked up the Gloves of Haste for no reason. The Shadow Demon. They're doing some work. 2, 1, and 3. He's got Arcane Boots, a full Magic Wand, and an Urn of Shadows already. Pretty nice. Got to be careful though. Could get entangled up here, but he does have the Disruption if he needs to use it. This Venge Spirit. Gonna go for that drums, not too far from it. Is the Robe of the Magi. Ishars, they're gonna try and catch out the Nature's Prophet. They already used their stun though, and he's just gonna use the drums to try and get himself away. Might turn, sprouting up the Tusk now. Ultimate form coming in from the Lycan, and the Sunstrike coming down. That's the Nature's Prophet ultimate. Wrath of Nature bouncing around, and they're gonna get turnaround kill. Man, Sprout is even more set up for this Sunstrike. They have thought about this draft a lot. This is not just some sort of draft they've put together, random or willy-nilly. Actually, a very thought-out, synergistic draft, and I always love seeing like synergistic draft. It just like It's so satisfying to think that they've thought about all the different heroes they've picked and how they all work together. With this DD rune, though, Wind Ranger with her ultimate focus fire, they're going to take down Roche pretty quickly. It's going to cost them a T1 tower at the top lane. Oh, what's going to happen? Who gets it? It is going to be killed by the Dire and picked up by the Dire. Jalopy takes that. I just imagine like disaster striking as that Forge Spirit comes in and takes the last hit and denies the Aegis or something. It's going to be a Maelstrom for the bearer in the end. Top lane though needs to be defended. Macropire being used. Ice Path Mythic missing the Tusk.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
East rune for the Wind Ranger. That'll be nice. Thank you very much. She's about 600 gold away from that Aghanim Scepter. Nice and tangled. Might want to save those up, my friend. But Invoker's going for the Necro Book. And so is Lycan, I think. Yeah. So we're going to have 2 lots of Necro Books. And I wish they went Earthshaker. Like, Earthshaker would be so good this game. I don't know why they didn't do it. I mean, I know Earthshaker would probably end up killing himself on the Necro Books, but man, you would get one hell of a slam. Massive. The Radiant now, they're going to smoke up. Obviously, getting the Roche for LC was great because they Lycan are great at taking Roche. Where are they off to? Who are they going to find? Jalopy and Biva caught together. But there comes the disruption. Where's the Sunstrike going to land? And the Ice Path. Easy kill. So that's the Aegis going down now. Dazzle getting caught out. He's going to just TP himself out of here. The Shackle, though, coming in for the Wind Ranger. She's got the haste route. They're going to try and blow up Lycan. Lycan could go in his ultimate form. And that's what he's going to do. The Macropire, the fire, it's burning everything. Jakiro's got to be careful. And now Kefka, he's going to go down, sprouted up. He's the first casualty of this fight, actually. Vengeful Spirit trying to get out, but with Pasha chasing him, it's going to be very hard. The stun does come out, and Baby Knight now throwing in the right clicks, but these units are just following Jalopy, but the swap on Mag, not going to be enough to save him, and a very good Ice Path blocking the path of the Wind Ranger, who does finally have the Wind Run, and the disruption coming in now. Is there the Sunstrike? No, it's not invoked for the moment. Deathwing Blast pushing, and eventually actually killing at Tusk. So 3 dead for LC, and mid tower T1 not even dead for the Dire side. But look, this is the push I was talking about. Straight away, lots of treants, a lot of summons. We're going to see the towers falling already, and actually that was a late qualification, so they're not going to have that now. Yeah, towers fall so quick. Man, Earthshaker, please. If only. I'm sure there are some reasons why Earthshaker wouldn't have been good. Still.
Well gotten.
Can we have 4 staff for the Shadow Demon? What with the staff of Wizardry and the Ring of Regen now? I feel like this Vengeful Spirit carry hasn't really paid off. I mean, arguably, what would a carry with this amount of net worth another carry do than this amount of net worth do? But saying that, actually, she's almost like the 3rd position at this game. I think we've seen quite a lot from Vengeful Spirits, because obviously their farming ability isn't great. But Vengeful Spirit, Wind Ranger, because Wind Ranger and the Lone Druid are both perfectly capable farming up a lot of items and becoming carries themselves, so you don't have to have that Vengeful Spirit as like a huge amount of physical damage dealer. You can use her just as a semi-core, basically.
Dire's top tower.
Okay, you can actually see this game in the client now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Another tower going down to this massive units coming out from Vega and LC. They need to defend. Look, Vega are more than happy to go high ground now. They got so many units. Like, this is how many Necro trees do they have? 1. They got 2. They got 2. That's kind of insane. They are going to get cleared up. This is going to be some gold going the way of LC. Actually, this is pretty nice. Okay, it's a Necro 2 actually for Lycan, and actually it's a Necro 3 for the Invoker. But either way, T3 is going to go down, and these Treants starting to attack the range barracks. They're going to bring it down fairly quickly, and with the Howl, do extra damage as well.
is under attack.
And this lineup is just so well thought out. Meanwhile, though, Lycan is pushing the bottom lane, so they are sort of trading. Not efficiently, but it's a trade nonetheless. And now Lycan goes in their ultimate form. Looks, they just want to get rid of the range barracks, maybe. The ultimate coming out there from Nature's Prophet, dealing a lot of damage, and it's going to force Baby Knight all the way back to the base, but that means he's not defending. In comes the Lycan now. Melee barracks very low. We do see it is going to be Evoker that finishes that off. So one set of racks going down. We're only 20 minutes into this game. And this push is so good. Meatball coming from above. It's going to fall apart. Vega really looking confident at the moment. They've got the top 3 spots on the net worth. Yeah, it is the Axe of Nature's Prophet that we were talking about. Anagram Scepter means a lot of damage. Does it increase the bounces? Damage and number of bounces. And obviously you get treants if a unit dies, and a greater treant if a hero dies. He's coming out. Solo, they know that Kepka's in there. They want to find him. Maybe a little bit too scared to step up. He might have backup. They don't know where these London Conspiracy heroes are. And they're smoked up at the moment, looking to try and find a pick off here. They're going to get blocked up by some wolves there. They're going to find the Lycan. They're focusing though on the Jakiros. Lycan is just going to run himself away. They probably should have focused on that Lycan. In fact, they moved down. They're trying to find another hero. It's the Nature's Prophet. They're not going to get that. They still need to finish off this Jakiro. Sunstrike going to miss Jalopy. Come on, finish him off. And Dazzle is going to take so much damage. Dazzle's actually going to have to throw out the heal and probably use the urn on. Actually, he's going to survive through this, but that was very messy from London Conspiracy. And they focused the Jakiro, but Jakiro, the lowest net worth hero on Vega's side. And maybe if they committed Link for Windranger. Yeah, so if Vega win this game, we are going to see it'll just be Vega and Liquid. Easy enough. Oh, oops. My mic there, sorry. Rip ears. Yeah, but so it's going to be a 2-0. If it ends up being a 2-0, Vega will end up going into the playoffs with Team Liquid. They'll actually be facing up against... Let me find out. They'll be facing up against Team Spirit if they go through with Liquid. If we have a 1-all, if Vega do some serious throwing, but this fight might be okay. Baby Knight jump straight away, jumping on Solo, but he doesn't have enough physical damage for now. He's going to self-disrupt for now. No one dead just yet. Jalopy, he's going to get hit by the ultimate, bouncing around. There's so much damage, but Trina is finally going to go down here, and no one actually is in his own fire, so he's going to be okay, but did get pretty low. But he doesn't. Wow, the power shot caught him. He goes down. But look at all these summons coming out from the Radiant side. They get the tower. Yes, they do lose 2 important core heroes, actually. And here I was saying, if Vega throw or go to a 1-on, I'm thinking, no way are they going to throw. They haven't thrown. They lose a couple of heroes, but that's it. It really isn't that bad. Good dewarding with those Necronomicon units. I mean, it's going to be like a significant golden XP swing, but Radiant still well in the game. Oh, bottom lane. They're going to catch out Solo here. The Purge on him. He's just going to TP himself out of the... But the Ice Path is going to hit Baby. Baby Knight. Baby's dead. Baby's gone into the corner. And Windranger does have buyback, but I'm sure she doesn't want to use that. And straight away, Evoker using those BOTs. They want to push this bottom lane. It feels so strong at the moment. Maybe Roshan first. Play it safe. Roshan first in the Dire. They know Roshan's probably up. Whether they're going to smoke up and maybe contest. Because I think if Raiden get Roshan, this could well be game. Mech coming out for Shadow Demon. That's a really big item. This is the sort of the final lot of kills they need at the Dire. They're going to head towards this Roshan, but Roshan falling very quickly. He does have the Solar Crest on him, and they're going to take it. This Frozen Sigil isn't even going to spot out the death of Roshan. And Lycan, he picks up the Aegis. Going to go BKB himself. Actually... 2 more gold now, and then he'll have it. There we go. EKB for himself would be great. well now. Yeah, they're going to try some sort of split push, maybe. Prophet's nearly got an Ultramarine core. In fact, he's just going to teleport on... No, he's not going to teleport on his allies for now. What does Druid have? He's got a Basher now. That might come in handy. Goes through BKB as well. And yeah, they were just waiting for Lycan's BKB, I think, before they push high ground. So Lycan could commit fully, hopefully for Vega, get a tower, maybe get a Rax as well. And then Aegis might expend so much trying to kill off Lycan. I'm going to burn through his Aegis. Here we go, here comes the push, here comes the huge amount of creeps that are going to focus on the tower. We're all going to push back some of them for now. So defense withstanding for now. Ultimate comes out from Lycan before he even gets the Aegis, before the Aegis disrupted, saved for now. There's going to be two lots of wolves coming out. They're going to punch him up into the air. They're focusing so much on him, and he's still got the Aegis, so it's not really worth it. Bear goes down. Everyone on the dire side. Well, I say everyone, it's Jalopy. He's pretty low. Sunstrike going to come down. Misses Kefka for now. There's no one moves forward. He gets swapped in very aggressively. He's going to go down here. A good swap and a good kill, actually. This might force Vega to go back for now. And if they can maybe get some more, going to be a shackle shot off cooldown in 1 second. Good ice path, though, trapping out the Wind Raider. BKB from Lycan, and he's going to get out. Bash! Bash! The bash through the BKB is going to be the first one. That is so lucky. Aegis goes down now, and they can maybe even find a second one with a bash run entangle. They need the entangle, though, and in fact, maybe like using that wind run, meaning no physical damage coming in, and they are going to find Pasha. Nice pick off. Very lucky bash, though. Very, very lucky indeed. Elsie did some praying. It's the RNGesus. Very close indeed. Game means so much to London Conspiracies. If they came through the open brackets, and if they could even just get to the playoffs, I'm sure they'll be happy with themselves. Shanghai comes out so good solo's like, move your treants, they're getting in my way, and now he actually gets what is that shackle there? Not really sure what the angles were on that. I don't know. I think he was dead whatever, but what was that shackle? Was that weird or what? Very strange. Very strange indeed. If Vega fail a couple more pushes, and I think it has to be a couple more, like 2, LC is still within a chance. We just look at the net worth lead. We're looking at 13k net worth lead at 28 minutes. This is going to be so hard to come back from. I'm not saying that it can't be done. In fact, experience is slap bang in the middle. 0 either way, and no one's got a real advantage there, but still. And there are racks down. Use Nature's Prophet. He's going to keep on pushing this top lane. And he can fire off that ultimate every 56 seconds. Once he gets to level 16, that will be every 45 seconds. Ish. Nicely done. Oh, it's a smoke up from the Radiant side there without their Treant Maker Mag himself, but I don't think that really matters. Dire, they're inside that base. They're going to smoke up as well. Who do they leave behind? They leave behind Lone Druid, and it's going to be a fight, but they're walking up onto the high ground into a fight. They might not want to take disruption. In fact, the Meatball going to save whoever that is. That's Viper. He's getting very low, getting attacked by the Forge Bit, and now the death, the ultimate coming in from Mag. He gets swapped out, and actually it's going to save Jalopy for now as Wind Ranger in the ultimate form, trying to throw out the right clicks on Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet getting very low. If they go up to the high ground, they're fighting under a Magpie. 3 dead from LC already. That's the Tusk, and it's going to be make it 4. Only Baby Knight the one surviving. Radiant deciding to fight outside their base. Maybe a bit of a mistake, moving up onto that high ground without any vision. way too dangerous, and now the buyback from Vengeful Spirit, but it's going to be a 2v5, or it's about 2v1,000,000 in this situation, as the ready range barracks is going to go falling down now. Treant spawned so many units. Where are you, Earthshaker? If only. But they didn't draft it, so it doesn't matter. So they've taken down the second set of racks in the mid lane. Third one shortly to follow. I'm really not sure what London Conspiracy can do about this. Only the melee barracks left. It's just going to go down. They don't even have fortification. Tusk Fight is actually going to TP in here. Going to get hit by the Ice Shards though. Punching up just the lone Forge Spirit. The swap on no one. Trying to bring him closer to the base, but actually, are LC doing this? The Grave comes out on Windranger. He's now going to focus fire onto the Solo, but Solo's surviving for now, and he's going to go down. That's a dieback. Solon as well, trying to run away, but slowed down by Hero. But there is the Frozen Sigil stopping the right clicks, but it's going to be a GG. 2-0 for Vega. They are going through to the playoffs. Not going to have any of those awkward tiebreakers. And yeah, well played. LC out, but Vega going on further into the game with a very, very well executed draft there. I am actually really impressed. They saved the best till last, I think. Yeah. Wow. Vega go through. LC knocked out. So yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna have the playoffs. It's gonna be Team Spirit